recording now.
Okay.
First runner-up,
So,
Jill Winterstein.
She's beauty. She's grace.
Grace.
Oh, God.
She's
Okay.
Miss United States.
So pluses are she's young.
Yes.
She has access to healthcare.
Yep.
Her mom
Yep.
could help her if she did have the procedure.
Yes. Her mom is a pediatrician,
yeah.
and her father is a professor, so she has a support system.
Uh-huh.
She
But
does have the eating
eating.
disorder.
Yeah. So I say maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Kelsey's got her hand up.
yes. Okay. So, are we basing it off of, like, are we taking the perspective of, like, we're a board and, like, we're taking emotions out of it, or, like,
I was going to take emotions out of it because we are supposed to be a board, and they don't really decide on
right.
factors or sides.
Yeah.
Like,
So just so everybody's on the same page. I also, like, I don't know if this is helpful. So today I, like, those things that I sent you guys, that it comes directly from, like, organ transplant boards of, like, things they use. So I wrote them all down, and I basically, like, and I'm not saying we have to use it, just, like, throwing it out there. I basically made, like, a coding thing that we can, like, so I wrote down there's, like, A through M. I don't know if you can see it on this thing. There's A through M of, like, potential, like, concerns, and then I wrote everybody's name down and, like, gave them, like, if that applies to them, gave them, like, a letter.
okay.
We could, like, talk through it, because some of them are, like, different than others, but then I also made notes of, like, okay, 2 people had an M, but one was maybe, like, a more severe case than the other one was. But it just kind of helped me to, like, look at it in general, because, like, there's people that, like, don't have any letters next to their name, and then there's also people that have, like, 6 or 7 letters next to their name. So kind of just help to, like, organize maybe, like, the extremes.
That's okay.
So you have all of that already written out?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like when you send us those documents, I kind of wrote down those as well. So I think that's definitely something to go off of, because that's
I
kind
don't
of
know if
how
you can see that.
I ranked people.
So do we want to just do what we did with Jill? And then do you want to be like, okay, well, these are the parameters I give this person?
Yeah.
And then
Like
can
we
talk
review
about
the
it?
person, and then you give the parameters, Kelsey.
Yeah, that's fine. I can, like, say, like, the complications or whatever, and if you guys agree with them or not.
Yeah, just put them
It's
under.
a good idea. Okay, let's do that. Restart. So we've already reviewed Jill. So Kelsey, parameters for Jill?
So her thing was the disordered eating. It's just a complication of the kidney transplant. There wasn't, like, any diseases I kind of did a little bit of, like, background research on, but it won't, like, there's a chance that it affects it, but it is not, like, a deal breaker.
Okay.
I feel like at that point then, yeah, I feel like we're all over the place, but it's okay. That you can put, like, complications or contraindications. Like, this could be an issue, or, like, you really shouldn't do the transplant because of. Is that how you kind of coded it too, Kelsey?
Right. So, like, so for her, the only one that I have on her name is an F, because that's the only one, like, that was, like, obesity or, like, a weight issue. So she only has 1 letter, so she's a pretty good candidate. I think if we're going back and forth, we should just say yes, and then even if we have, like, 10 yeses, we can narrow those down to 5.
Okay.
Okay. So
Rather than not have enough.
Yeah.
okay.
I
I
don't.
vote yes for
Oh.
Jill.
You
Okay.
vote yes.
By her name. I vote yes.
Why not? Oh, yeah, sure.
We'll start yes, and then we'll move her depending.
Next one. So Fatima. I did my best, okay? 36 years old, married, 1 child, 7 years old with cerebral palsy, college graduate, worked as a religious leader. Husband is a local mayor, so she has a support system. Volunteers as a community activist. She has no previous medical history. I'm assuming she has no letters, Kelsey?
She doesn't have any. The only note that I made was her son with cerebral palsy might take a little more effort, but I had her as like my top candidate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, they got financially, they sound pretty good.
Yeah, they both have jobs, and her
No.
husband like could help with the child. I don't think that
If they
was
have
enough
money,
of a
they
deal
can get a
breaker.
nanny at that rate.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. So
I'm
next
cool with her.
one.
Arnie.
Arnold is like, oh, he's just a hard no.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on.
He had 4 different letters next to his name.
Yeah.
The cancer, the PTSD, the AA, and he's single. So
You need to mingle, so he has no support system.
yeah.
Hard no.
No.
Sorry, Arnie.
Sorry, Arnie.
All right. Bye-bye.
Renee.
Renee
This
Gibbons.
was another one on my nose.
He's a hard no.
Yep.
Yeah.
But she has lupus, which is like automatic no for kidney transplant anyways. Plus all of the other factors. She had like 6 letters next to her name, so
Right.
Sorry, Renee.
she's cute, but
She seems nice.
Cute.
But she ain't that cute.
I'm sure she's a very nice lady.
Oh my god, if I actually had to do this, I would be so sad.
you just can't look at them.
Yeah, you just don't.
No, I know.
This is
All
this.
right.
So you're saying I should have deleted the pictures and just kept the names?
Possibly. All right, Tucker.
Tucker.
Married,
Married.
college graduate, adopted son, lawyer, volunteers regularly. Husband is a stay-at-home dad. That's nice. He has fibromyalgia from a jet ski accident in 2000.
Whoa.
So fibromyalgia is just kind of a complication.
Yeah.
So
And
with
then
that,
I put that lawyer was a high stress
Yeah.
situation.
fibromyalgia can actually increase the likelihood of a kidney infection.
Mm.
Oh.
So I found that was kind of interesting, and it's like because it's kind of autoimmune disease, he's more likely to develop infections. But everything else checks out.
So just say maybe yes and come back.
Yeah.
I'd put him at like a 6 or 7.
Maybe
Spot.
yes. How many letters did he have?
He only had one, and it was the fibromyalgia. Because he's educated, he's married, his husband stays at home, so that's like the perfect support system.
One. Oh, my man. Oh no, he has too many things.
These things.
All right, he's married, 3 children. He's an immigrant. He has a green card. Been in the United States for a while. Wife is a citizen and works on an organic farm with Juan. He has no health insurance, but plans to pay out of pocket for all medical bills. Ooh. And then wife is currently pregnant with their 4th child. Wowza.
I like Juan.
I do.
The only issue is they're expecting another kid. So,
Continuation of care is going to be difficult.
Yeah, and the health insurance. So
yeah.
The insurance is a big thing, and then also like if his wife is pregnant, she's not going to be working, so then he's not going to be working, and
No money.
it's sad, but
Yeah.
no bueno.
but I mean, in theory, some people don't take that much maternity leave either.
But he has no insurance.
No,
Well, the other thing though is he is planning to pay out of pocket, so he has money somewhere.
well,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Out of
Doesn't
pocket
mean
for
he
all
has
of his
money.
medical bills. That's a lot of money.
Well, maybe he'll like take out a loan or something, or
But he
I don't
also
know
has
that
4
one.
children to pay
Yeah,
for.
he has 4
Yeah.
children now too.
What's going on?
I vote no.
I also vote no, but
I don't
Okay.
think he's financially stable enough.
This one breaks my
I'm
heart.
sure he's really nice.
Those pictures get ya.
Yeah. One of the big kickers is the insurance.
Yes.
You know, it sucks, but
Depressing already.
on No.
All right, Mary Parenta,
My definite.
12 years old, homeschool, only child, IQ of 87, shy, withdrawn, and inhibited, family immigrant. Family owns a restaurant where they both.
Sorry, guys.
Um,
No wondering what that was because her face wasn't on my screen. What is that?
Wait, Mary's a no?
No, sorry.
no
That
one's
was from me.
decided.
That was from me earlier.
So, I mean, her family, one of them is going to have to stop working unless she can.
She is homeschooled, so one of them is with her majority of the day anyways.
Majority of the day.
Yeah.
But they also own a restaurant, so financially that's if one of them has to stop working for at least a while to take care of her, then the financial situation could also go downhill. But that's like a maybe-ish.
I was gonna say they could also like just take turns, like one person opens while the other one stays at home, and then vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that's. I wouldn't consider that necessarily a drawback because that also means that they can work their schedule together as opposed to like actually talking to a boss and figuring it out.
The other thing, like, I'm a little worried about is her personality and the IQ level as well, like how that's going to affect her personally. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Kelsey? Do you have anything?
I put that down just like she might have trouble understanding like the importance of her treatment and things like that. But this is not your time. I also thought about like the financial with the restaurant. I gave her 2 letters because of that, insurance and finances. Just because if both parents are working. I mean, Jenny, I totally see what you're saying. Like, they could take, like, time off and stuff. But I feel like it's, like, we're wanting those things to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, okay, that's a possibility. But it doesn't give us enough information to, like.
I mean, that's the other problem. Like, we don't know. This restaurant could be the biggest restaurant in New York, and they make tons of effing money, or they're literally scraping by every week.
Exactly, but we don't know. So I would give her a maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we meet the parents?
Can we meet the parents?
That'd be
Do we
easy.
just know what restaurant it is?
Yeah.
All right, Nancy. Kelsey, you said you looked up a lot of the different diseases that they had. Did it say anything about hyperthyroidism affecting a kidney?
Yeah, it increases the risk for chronic kidney disease.
Yeah,
Mm.
I remember that.
So, I had her as a no, actually, but
Yeah. I think
just
I did.
because,
I
like,
did too.
there's
Yeah,
so many different things that played into it, and maybe it's me reading into it, but like, okay, she didn't graduate college, so she probably has like a lower education level, and then she works as a secretary in a real estate office, so her health benefits probably aren't that great.
Right.
But again, I don't know if that's reading into like her profile.
I agree with you, Kelsey.
Yeah. I mean, up front, it's just, I don't know if she's going to be able to.
Well, alone, she's a mother,
Yeah.
but she doesn't have a support system. And yeah, I mean, that alone with her hyperthyroidism would tell me no, but
Yeah.
Sorry, Nancy.
she has nice hair. Okay.
Walker Red Cloud.
So he's 22, Indian, father of 4 children by 2 wives, no occupation, 4th grade education, recently arrested as an activist during pipeline route.
Literacy. Arrested is an issue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that it is an issue. I mean,
It depends. Like, if he was just thrown in jail overnight, I feel like that's definitely not an issue. But I feel like if he's in jail for a long time, they do worry. Like, when you donate blood and stuff like that, they'll ask you questions because there's a high likely risk of getting diseases through the prison system.
Well,
Right.
he was thrown in as an activist, so that
Yeah,
tells me that it wasn't probably that
Yeah.
long.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm
I
thinking.
mean, if he was like thrown in jail for drugs,
Yeah.
I consider that. But I feel like that's like something like that is put in there to be like, oh, he was arrested. He's
Throw you off.
probably a terrible
Yeah.
person.
Right.
I don't know. I just don't see him being responsible to, I don't know. Just
Well, the big things are he doesn't have a job and he has a fourth grade
Yeah.
education. So
exactly.
his understanding is going to be way below what it needs to be.
Well, and also, like, is he married? Because, I mean, it says that he's a father of 4 children by 2 wives.
I don't,
Is
yeah,
he
it doesn't
currently
say.
married?
Well, I
But
also don't know. I mean, it says he's I don't know how to say it, but like an American Indian. So I mean, he might have 2 wives. It doesn't say by 2 women. The way it says wives makes me think he is married to 2. I think it just depends on their culture.
Yeah.
And that also is probably why he only has a 4th grade education. They probably didn't learn English
Yeah.
that well.
well, and things like this too. I guess we could look up that Indian like tribe because some like on the reservations and stuff, like they will have their own hospitals. They have their own beliefs about healthcare
Right.
systems. He might not have insurance, so I don't know if that's a real Indian tribe, but that might be
Yeah.
interesting to look up.
Maybe we could just say, yes for now and leave that final decision making.
Oh, you're gonna go, yeah?
I don't know. Like, he's also very young.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He doesn't list any other medical issues, so at least we know that he should be able to take the kidney without rejecting it. Because we definitely don't want to pick anyone that couldn't last with it.
Yeah.
You don't like him? I know.
Kelsey, what's your dog's name? Maybe I can calm him or her down.
Declan is his name.
Jacqueline, it's okay. It's okay, baby.
It means good boy in Irish, but
Ah,
Wrong name.
the way
Oh.
you say it, I feel like you don't believe it anymore.
sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
All right. So, Tara, what do you think?
I think for sure at least a maybe.
I think a maybe. Max?
I'm saying no, but I'm getting outvoted here, so.
Well, even if he's a maybe, he could still be like a 7 and he's still not getting it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he could be like very last pick. So,
Okay, sorry, I was still looking up the Indian thing. I'm not sure I'm getting
Oh.
it. now.
Me too.
I can't remember. Are we putting them all in order or are we just picking?
Yes, we need to put all of them in order, but only the top 5 get a kidney. Which really sucks because I feel like just picking 5 would be hard, and now we have to like decide who would be 9th. Like it doesn't like it would matter. Only 5 people get a kidney.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really sorry to do this, but I already have him as a no. But feel free to discuss it.
No, he's cute, but no.
William work?
Yeah.
William work is not gonna work.
It'll work.
Well,
It has to work.
it didn't work 4 years ago. We can't say it's gonna work again.
Yeah.
It's hard.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put him as a top 5. So,
I mean, I wouldn't even put him even close to the top because he already had one and it didn't work. And then
well, the only reason is like we don't necessarily know why it didn't work.
no, I know, but
You know,
like he was,
Probably stronger. At 3 years old, that's a really young age to.
but he's
he had a
probably judging by the fact that he's already had one. He's probably been in and out of the hospital a lot as a child. I'm not
Right.
sure. He's
Yeah.
in any like good health.
Yeah.
So.
I'm okay with no.
Sorry, Will.
Sorry, Will.
All right, Avery Smith.
Married, 3 children, high school graduate, owner and operator of Smith Industries, which is a machine shop. City councilwoman, member of the library board of directors. Husband is co-owner. Husband had a stroke 4 years ago that complicates his ability to work daily. Dang, that's tough.
Yeah. I like her. I mean, she's got a lot of stuff going for her. Like, life's great for her, except for the kidney issue. Yeah, I was taking all green lights until I saw that, her husband has a hard time getting to work sometimes. So,
Well, I mean, like, the other thing is, like, it complicates his ability to work daily. His ability to work daily at Smith Industries, is he able to function at home?
Right.
That's what I got out of it because it says work daily, not like daily activities
Yes.
or.
Mhm.
If he's functioning human being, he just maybe, you don't know what the requirements, the physical labor that they may have to do at Smith Industries.
Yeah. But
Right.
they're
Right. I mean, it's a
both
machine
owners.
shop, so you would assume that it's a little bit of hard labor. If we
But
want
I
to
mean,
make,
they're both owners, so I feel like they have 150 employees. It's not like they're the only two there. He
Yeah.
could just do desk work.
if we want to make a case for her daughter is 19 and her son is 17, so that's at least 2 people that could drive her to appointments.
That
Right.
was my case too. That like
And
her
technically 15 is a permit.
Yeah.
her husband-
Also, this lady is actually Angie from Angie's List.
I
Oh,
thought
really?
she was so familiar.
familiar.
Her name is like Angie Hicks or something. I was like, where do I know that lady from?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I vote yes. I like her.
I vote yes.
Good with that.
All right.
Okay. I don't even know how to say this name. Not even try. Bakia.
Miss Watson.
Bakia. Bahika?
Married, no children, college graduate, works as social studies teacher and cheer advisor. Husband is a high school teacher. Medical diagnosis indicates a heart condition and may cause complications in the transplant operation. Isn't that a red flag, Kelsey?
Yeah, that's like the second thing on all of the reports were like if there's a heart condition or something, because she wouldn't. There's a high chance that she wouldn't be able to make it through the surgery.
I'm gonna say no.
They probably wouldn't operate on someone with such a high risk.
Yeah, I feel like she could easily be like a 7 or 8, but like she's still not getting one. So
Right.
Okay.
Dr. Marie, 40, almost 40, single foster parent for 8 years, currently has a 3-year-old, college graduate, works at the VA hospital, head of physical therapy, no other previous current medical condition. This is going to be tough.
See, I put her as a yes because she can afford care. She would most likely be compliant because she understands the healthcare system. But the only issue is like who to care for her. But they don't really list friends. You never know.
Yeah.
Or
Or
other
family.
family
she
members.
seems like she would have a lot of friends. Look at that
Yeah.
smile.
Yeah.
I'm sure
And I mean,
like
she
the
works
hospital
in
would
a
have like a
hospital
daycare
system.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Max, that's a really good point. That like she works at the VA, so their health insurance is probably great.
And speaking on support system, she's been a foster parent for 8 years. So like, I'm sure she has some support in getting her through those kind of struggles because fostering is not easy.
I say yes.
I say
I
yes.
say yes. Yep.
He's one of my top choices. All right, John.
Stars next to 3 of them, and she was one.
this is one of those guys where you could just sit down, have a cookout with them. You just tell great stories. I like this guy.
I like.
This one made me like actually super sad. Like I
Yeah.
just feel like he would be such a great guy, but I still said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of my cross-offs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, John.
No, it's fine. He was one of mine.
With money, high blood pressure. He's literate and he has a support system, but
Yeah, but elementary school teacher and a security guard are probably not making that much money. He's already struggling with bills. I did like him though.
And he has 3 kids, so that's a lot of bills to pay still.
Yeah.
and
All right, John. Sorry.
Sorry, John.
I think we should work from the bottom up.
yeah, so no's are John, Akia,
William.
Well,
okay.
That was a maybe. Nancy's a no.
sorry, Nancy.
That's maybe. Juan was a no. Renee was a no. Arnold was a no. Thank God we didn't have any first name repeats.
I don't know.
And then that was all the no's. Do you want to go through all the maybes?
You can start from the top. Oh, never mind.
It doesn't really matter. It takes a second.
Okay.
Tucker was a maybe and a yes. I don't think we ever decided on which one he was. So, Mary was a maybe. Walker Red Cloud was a maybe. Those are all our maybes.
Yeses.
So yes.
Dr. Marie,
Dr. Villarreal.
Avery was a yes.
Yep.
Maybe.
Tucker?
Tucker we had as a maybe and a yes. Half of us said one, half said the other, so I put MY.
Okay.
So,
Top.
He's pretty much a baby.
Fatima?
Fatima
Platinum?
and then Jill.
How many is that? 6?
In yeses, that's 4.
Oh, that's only 4?
I think our top is Fatima, though. I don't know if everyone else agrees.
I agree with that.
I agree.
There's concurrence.
Okay.
Then we've got Avery, Dr. Marie, and Jill. Jill was our beauty queen. Dr. Marie is
I would put Dr. Marie because hers was one of the few that says no previous medical history, and anytime someone says that, I was like,
okay. So Dr. Marie is second. Avery or Fatima? Or not Fatima. Avery or Jill?
I like Avery better because of the no previous history.
yeah, I'm on the same thing. Hers didn't talk about her medical issues. Granted, that Jill's younger and it's only eating disorder, so it could be something that we work on, but she's still at a higher risk at that rate.
Okay, so now we have the bigger decision is between Mary, Tucker, and Walker. Who's our yes?
Is that for wait? Who's 3?
That's Mary, Tucker, or Walker. Or
No, who was number 3?
Oh, Avery.
Avery.
Okay.
I'd say I'd give a yes to Tucker. I'd give it to
I
him.
would put Tucker 4th personally. I mean, I feel like it does make him more likely for an infection, but it just increases the risk. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other 2?
Mary.
Mary, she doesn't have any health issues, so maybe she's still young. Just because she has a lower IQ and her parents are.
Might have heart of psychosocial, but
So maybe put Mary where Tucker's at, because I mean the parents, they got to figure it out either way of how they're going to handle the restaurant. So I'd put Mary first, then Tucker, just because he has a fibromyalgia thing.
So are we saying no to Jill then?
No, I don't think did we say no to Jill? I think we
Jill.
We put Jill as 4th. But to be honest, I don't personally think Jill should be 4th because of the disorder eating and everything.
Really?
I would rather see Mary get it than Jill.
So Mary for 4. And now it's between Jill or Tucker for 5.
I'm pulling for Tucker.
Yeah, I'd give it to
Yeah,
Tucker.
I think I like Tucker
What
better.
about Walker? I mean, he doesn't have. I guess we decided he didn't have insurance.
So the question is, what is worse for a kidney surgery or transplant? Eating disorder or fibromyalgia?
The eating disorder is a choice, sort of ish. Like I mean, like he's gonna have fibromyalgia, no matter what.
Okay, but how?
Jenny, how old is she?
18, high school senior. Miss Austin in Illinois. Like that's a real town.
So I don't know. My thing against her and this is just advocating for Tucker, is that she's 18 and she competes in these pageants, so like that is her lifestyle. So I don't really foresee her changing
But she's
her
also the top
lifestyle.
of her high school class, so she's at least smart. She just probably has an asshole person in her life that tells her she's fat and she has a bad self-image.
But how long
Probably
are
her
they gonna
wealthy
stay in her
family.
life, though?
Probably her wealthy family.
Like, how long is she gonna deal with this issue, though?
Some people deal with it their whole lives. So
I vote Tucker.
I'm gonna throw in Walker.
Oh, Jenny
No.
with the twist. Oh,
He has no health concerns. He wouldn't have any complications if we gave him a kidney.
okay. So with
Well,
Walker,
we don't know
Yeah,
that,
would
but
he actually follow up with care?
with Walker, then would it be us adding an emotional aspect to it just because he has no financial background? Like,
No,
we're
I'm not.
freaking out because he can't pay for it.
Why do you like Walker, Jenny?
They are.
yeah, Jenny, why do you like Walker?
Because he doesn't have any health things under it. Because he
But-
wouldn't have a complication. Either the other two people could have a complication and then they just wasted a kidney while we killed Walker.
But half the complications from kidney transplants come from infections or not taking care of it appropriately, or who knows what.
Yeah, because what if he doesn't want to be hospitalized?
Yeah, I mean, he could literally just get
Then
the
why
transplant.
would you put yourself on this list if you didn't want to be hospitalized? Fine. I was just throwing. I was throwing him in there because I don't think you could put Juan in there. It's like if he could find a way to pay for it, he'll find a way to pay for it. He doesn't have complications. Is what my biggest concern was. Who are we not going to waste a kidney on? Is what I was looking for the most. Because if we picked the fifth person and they would somehow not go well with the kidney, then it's just wasted.
Yeah, but one of the big criteria of if they're going to get a kidney is the ability to afford.
All right, then cut them out. This is a dumb assignment.
Well, no. So you say cut Walker out?
You can cut
I
them
think
all.
we all just need to vote who we want because
I want my
Okay,
boy
so-
Will, but
I want my boy Will. Will is the bottom of my list. I'll be
Poor-
perfect on that one.
poor Will is down there.
sorry, that was a digression.
Okay, would we decide?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, first of all,
We could always go down to 14 and decide who's definitely not getting one.
Well,
Real
I just
quick, though.
will.
with age, Kelsey, with your research, did you find anything with age, like a 7-year-old being able to withstand longer waiting periods versus someone in their 30s or 40s?
No, that's just like normal surgery complications, but one of the requirements is to have a lifespan of 5+ years. So I
Yeah.
just think she probably, if she got the kidney, she probably wouldn't die at 73, but you're not extending her life very long. So I would probably put her at the bottom and then Arnold at the second to last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arnold was
Okay.
pretty low.
I
So
mean,
Renee 14, Arnold 13.
Yeah.
Arnie.
it says in the assignment, either way, they die in 3 to 6 weeks. So anyone who's not top 5, we're literally killing in the not nicest way possible, I guess.
This is weird.
So
I'm glad this is not my career.
I know, for real.
Dang
We're
it.
so heartless about it too.
I know.
Well,
That's
okay,
a coping mechanism.
okay, never mind. Keep going. I don't know.
personally, on a personal level, super biased, 100% like Tucker more than what's her face.
Okay,
Who?
Jill.
But at the same time, I feel like complication-wise, Jill would have less complications in surgery than Tucker would. Even if she doesn't follow up with care, she still has the access to follow up with care.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that her disordered eating is something like anorexia or bulimia.
Yeah, it doesn't say. So some sort of disordered eating.
Come on, Jill.
And then we put her in a place where she also has access to assistance in that.
Yeah.
Because
Like-
she's already hospitalized.
Okay.
I'm not ready to give up on Tucker yet, so.
I know. I'm trying to like not be biased, but like I do like him so much.
Why
better.
don't we just put Tucker 4th and Jill 5th, and then we come? I mean, wait, either one. If we even say, is there anyone in 4th place?
No. We're going 5th and 6th.
So are we getting rid of Mary?
No.
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 Why don't we just say 5th and 6th for just make a decision, and we come back to it when we've gone through the rest.
Yes. Let's
Okay,
do that.
So
That's-
7.
that's through our maybes and yeses. So now we're through no's. So we have John, Bakia,
Wait, I think we didn't. So for 7, you would put Walker then, and then
Yeah.
okay.
oh,
I
well,
He was the only maybe.
sorry.
I just didn't want him to get skipped.
I found something on eating disorders.
Oh, what
Okay,
did you
what is
find?
So, kidney disease can actually be caused from eating disorders,
Ah.
and there's a high rate of relapse with eating disorders after kidney transplants because of like the fluid retention and like all of the like the diuretics and stuff they have to take to like flush their
Number
systems.
6. She's number 6 now.
So, I don't think that either disease is really like worse than the other.
Okay.
So your boy Tucker's getting the kidney? No? Okay.
Still don't know.
I don't want to say yes just because like I'm not trying to like totally get my way, but like I'm just gonna vote for Tucker.
Okay. Alright.
Like I totally like if both have the same complications, then obviously that rules that out. And then you go to both have health literacy at some level, both have a support system, both have money.
Okay, but
One's younger-
in
one's
Tucker's
younger than
case,
the other.
to make it more difficult for you guys because you're all Tucker fans, and I'm still waiting for
You're all Tucker fans.
his husband's a stay-at-home husband, which is great for support. But what if they don't have any money then for the next? Like, how well did he save it?
He's a lawyer.
He's a human rights lawyer. He probably does a lot of pro bono.
That's
You
true.
know he
Still a lawyer.
He probably
jet ski accident. You know he's got several of those things.
First of all, he could have another gay friend who owns a lake house. It doesn't mean that he has a jet ski. It just means
But look how happy he is.
you're saying Jill doesn't look happy?
No, that
No,
is a
he
big
doesn't look
smile
happy.
with whitened
No,
teeth.
I'd be miserable.
Okay. Alright, pretend I'm Jill
Beautiful, Max.
and now I'm Tucker.
no, I'm.
Which one seems fake to you?
They both seem like you faked a
I
smile.
don't know. Tucker seemed a little bit more fake, to be
I am
honest.
a
Okay,
thespian.
or-
I capture true emotion through my
I thought we were skipping them and coming back.
We're skipping the people. Keep moving.
So let's go to the nose. So we have Juan.
Juan. Just Juan.
I would put Juan. The fact that he has money, he obviously has money. He's paying out of pocket for all his medical bills.
You think he is
Wait,
money.
he's
It's his
planning on it.
planning to.
He's
It
not
doesn't mean he
planning
has
to.
money.
Juan probably has no idea how much
Deserves a
this
chance.
costs.
Put him at
I still think he should be higher up just because he won't have a complication. So like if whatever I don't even know why we have to do the rest of the list, but if they somehow get moved up, he'll find like you can take out a loan or a second mortgage on your house. Like
Not if you don't have
Well,
enough
so
money
what's
to back
Tucker?
up for your loan.
or he
You
could
have to
just
have,
have his
like,
foot
enough-
cut off.
I'm
and
just
the
saying
doctor-
I don't want to waste a kidney on someone. I feel like these other people with their diseases are wasting a kidney. 'cause
Okay,
it's
we're
just
gonna start from 12. Okay, so we have 14.
There's no
Renee,
fighting in this
13
decision.
Arnold.
There's fighting.
Okay, 12.
Nancy.
Nancy. Is that our
There you go.
young? No, wait.
Wait, who? Can you say them again? I was still yelling. Who is starting from 14?
14
Renee.
is Renee. Then 13 is Arnie.
I think she should I don't know how to say Mrs. Watson's first name, but I think she should definitely be low on the list
Yeah.
because she has a heart
Oh,
condition.
heart-
Like,
Well,
Go back up to Nancy real quick, and then we'll decide who's worse.
also,
Heart.
Okay. I think, yeah, Mrs. Watson and then Nancy.
Yeah. I
I
agree.
think Will should be
Yes.
pretty high up on this list.
Like Nancy
Yeah.
Nancy
Yeah.
is 11.
Yeah. And then 10, we
Will.
have
I got Will.
John, William, or Juan. Poor
Will-
John.
I think Will
If
should
you
be
put
higher.
Juan like less than 8, Jenny's gonna have a fit.
Not even like these people won't even survive with a kidney. They're gonna just relapse with it, or what's the word when they reject? They'll just reject it.
Okay. So 10, Juan, William, or John.
Williams.
So William's already rejected a kidney.
Yes, which is why
John has no health insurance, high blood pressure,
yes,
and Juan has no money.
no money.
We don't know that.
We don't. He
Okay.
could be drug cartel.
listen. Whoa.
So my
Juan-
vote is John out of those three because he has poor health, no money, and the other two just have one or the other.
Juan is my number 8.
Who?
Yeah,
Juan.
Juan is my number 8.
I
Oh,
would
John.
go Juan, John, William.
Okay.
I'm
Just
in.
because William is like not he's already
Jenny's
had
about to
a
like.
fail. Also, he's one of 7 children. How much
Yes.
attention is he really gonna get?
So,
True.
okay,
He's
I'm
cute,
going
though.
with Jenny here. So Juan, I don't think he can afford it, but he has no previous medical history.
Yes.
So like
Well,
John,
I think
does.
Kelsey was saying she was going back in order.
Juan is the highest of the 3.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
thought you were from the
So
list.
like William would be 10, John would be 9, and
Juan,
then Juan is
John,
above that.
I agree.
Okay, I agree. I thought you were starting from 10.
Oh no, I would have started arguing right away. Look how nice his family is.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
he's
who do
a-
we put as 7?
7 is Walker.
Wait, who do we have left?
We just have to
Uh,
decide on our 5th.
John, Juan, and William
Oh,
are
I
done.
see,
So we
okay.
just have Mary and we just have Jill and Tucker.
Okay, let's just have a raise of hands. Everyone just
Is
Because
it weird if I'm
by
going to
raising
say
their
something
hand.
real quick?
what?
I might want to switch Juan and Walker, but I'm okay if we don't.
Well, they're gonna die anyways.
I
Juan,
know. They're
Juan,
both
Jenny, Juan 7, and Walker 8.
just because back to
No.
what you guys were
Horrible.
saying that they like he doesn't have that he lives on the reserves and he has so much other issues, and I'm not sure they even have money. Like at least Juan's been working, and so is his wife.
Yeah.
They at least have actual
Yeah.
cash. Like if he lives on the reserves or reserves, what's the word I'm looking for?
Reservation.
Reservations. That he might not have like actual money to pay health bills from like
I
US
agree.
dollars.
Can we switch them?
I'm good with that.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I'm good with that.
So Walker is 8.
Yes. Okay, so Jill or Tucker?
Okay, in
Don't let her say.
2 seconds, I'm gonna say by show of hands who wants Tucker as 5th. So
Are
1.
we set on Mary?
Wait.
I don't know. Like,
Really? You guys aren't set on Mary?
oh, I forgot who Mary was. Never
She's
mind.
a
Look how
12-year-old girl.
sassy she is.
First of all, who cares if she's sassy? Now you're getting
Or
personal because you want Tucker to win. If we
Look
get
how
rid of
Avery
Mary,
pretty hot.
then they both go up.
Yeah, get rid of Mary, and then just
No.
Yeah, I could agree. It's just
What? Why? She
or
has
Avery.
medical issues. So, like, if Tucker or Jill reject their kidney, you killed Mary just so.
I know.
Okay,
Mary's
fine.
on the list. I'm not taking her off. Okay.
Hey, I would
Jacqueline, tell her.
Hurrah!
Declan doesn't like it.
Okay, so Mary's 5th.
No, I think she was fourth.
yeah, no, Mary's 4th.
Oh,
And then the fifth is for Jill or Tucker.
I vote Tucker. Oh, crap.
I don't know, cause like, ugh.
I know.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
I think if we had Jill as